Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Two royal guards in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, as it is alleged, as it is rumored, as it is reported, have been disbanded, disgraced, and sent out of the palace over the fact that they had been influenced by money and they wanted to, smuggle, the family of Igbi into the palace of the Ooni of Ife to, perform and that be report ritual that Ooni of Ife had made very clear that nobody will perform inside the palace. Now, if you have been following the train of event, they said that some be reports were buried in the palace, and be reports, I think they said they are black pots that help to cause problems, confusion in a place or royal palace or something. And so, there was a time where they kept bringing seers from all over the place to come and ascertain what was happening in the palace. That was when they discovered that they had some reports that were buried in the palace. As a matter of fact, it wasn't just the palace. They said some were buried in the royal mansion, as it is alleged and as it is rumored. And so, eventually, they did all the rituals and they removed the report and they burnt them. And they said the people who buried the report had rules that were not supposed to be broken. That one of those rules was that no other eye was supposed to see the report, and much more, the report was not supposed to be discarded by burning. They were supposed to, if anything happens, that they will have to discard the report. The report is supposed to be discarded into water where it came from. And they said when these people from the Ooni of Ife found the report, they did everything, did the ritual, and they burnt the report. That the restlessness and the trouble that Igbi is going through right now is the aftermath of the report, the burning of the report. And they said that one of the issue happens to be that she is not able to find peace inside the royal palace. But they say she has been coming and doing everything. She is okay. But where she has a problem is inside that royal palace. That, as a matter of fact, even 2 days ago, they say she was in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, and that she actually received some visitors with the monarch, okay? And so entering into the palace or doing her daily duties and everything is never a problem, that everything goes very well, but being situated in the palace is often the most difficult part of it. And a lot of people are saying the ancestors are also alert. They are working against those who have been causing problems in the palace. Now, all of this information, all alleged information on social media. You bear in mind that I do not live with the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to him or related to anyone who is related to him. I'm just a blogger. When I get any information, I bring it here to you. But you need to bear in mind that these are all alleged, rumored, reported information. They are not first-hand information. And like I always say to Dela, right, whatever information you get on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt. So right now, because the Ooni of Ife made it very clear that they are not going, the family, the family has been working against time to ensure that the ritual is done so that their daughter can find the peace that she deserves to find again and be situated in her matrimonial home. But then again, they said the royal family, the Ooni of Ife, has declined that they cannot do any ritual to please the report and all of that, because when they brought it, nobody told him and nobody can do any ritual right there in the palace. Now, with this development, it's become very imperative for them to find a way out, and now they decided to use the royal guard. The royal guards who are supposed to guide the Ooni of Ife and be sure that nothing goes wrong with the Ooni of Ife or the royal family. It's so disappointing to hear that they wanted to use 2 of them because they had offered them so much money. Sorry about the noise, okay? They are doing a road construction somewhere. Okay, so because they had offered them, so much money, they wanted to smuggle these people inside the royal palace to come and do the sacrifice even without the consent of the Oni or the father or anybody in the royal family. And these guards have been caught and disbanded, disgraced, and sent out of the palace. As a matter of fact, we heard that they had even been arrested for further questioning. And so this is the news we are hearing as it is alleged. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the south, still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you guys so much. Dela writes, I love you guys. Thank you. From the depth of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now I know you have heard what is going on, making the rounds on social media, that guards were arrested for wanting to smuggle people into the palace at night to come and do the sacrifice that was never meant to be done in the palace without the consent of the Ooni of Ife. And now they said that, you cannot really, I think that the issues like this has to do with undermining the culture and tradition of other people. You have no right to bring something from somewhere and come and put in some other place. Ile Ife is a traditional community. The royal community is a traditional community, and you cannot undermine their constitution by doing things like this that are not supposed to be done in the palace. And so this is, I don't know, it's something that is even sacrilegious to even be done in the first place. And a lot of people are saying, why is all this happening? Why are they letting things get this bad? That is if the information we are getting, including this one that I'm passing here, is the truth, because it's based on hearsay, okay? I don't live in the palace. I don't live with these people. I'm not related to them. And that's why I always tell you that whatever you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt, okay? And so right now, they said these guards have been arrested, and that somebody would have so much guts to want to do something as heinous as this, because this is undermining the tradition and the culture and tradition of other people. And if you know, the Yoruba people are very traditional people. You don't do things like this. It's something that is termed sacrilegious, and now see finish the cost person to do this kind of thing. What gives you that kind of right? Now, who gives you that kind of right to want to do something like this? And now, if people are actually doing something like this, you can imagine how far they can go. And what is this all about? It is about Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi does not have the right to return back to the palace. And people need to understand that Queen Naomi is a daughter of Zion and a woman that has grace, okay? If you want to fight Queen Naomi, you're going to continue to fight, because you can see that everything that is being thrown at Queen Naomi is returning back to them. It's reversing back to them. Because if not that God is with Queen Naomi, how were we supposed to know anything about a report? How were we supposed to know? Why is it happening that there is this level of retribution that is making the entire clan struggle to save their own? And now you're struggling to save your own. You can go any length to save your own. What happened to a time where you were supposed to call her to order and let her know that what she is doing, she's drawing the line too far? Now, this is based on hearsay, but this is exactly what we are hearing, what is making the rounds on social media. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.